Good morning. My name is Liam Thurston. Welcome to our morning announcements. All this week is Hat Days for St. Jude. Bring $1 every day you want to wear a hat. We will have grade level meetings today. We will have curriculum planning today from 12 o'clock to 3:45 for Spain, Sparkman, Clement, Shock, and Mrs. Taylor. The PBIS lesson this week is Win-Win Solutions. Second grade teachers have lunch duty.
Hello, my name is Mallory. Today we'll be forecasting our partly cloudy day. The chance for rain is 5%. Our high today will be 45 degrees. Our low today will be 29 degrees. Winds will be blowing from the east at 5 miles per hour.
Welcome to Fun Fact Time. Did you know that cats cannot taste anything that is sweet? Now for an out of this world quote of a week.
This week's quote is from Mickey Rooney, and it is, "You will always pass failure on your way to success." This week's animal from Australia is the wallaby.
Wait a minute, is that a kangaroo? Nope, it's a wallaby. It sure looks a lot like a kangaroo. Just like the kangaroo, wallabies are marsupials, but they're smaller. Wallabies are members of a family called Macropodidae, which means big feet. Kangaroos are also members of this family. So, how can you tell the difference between a kangaroo and a wallaby? The kangaroo has more height between its ankles and its knees. This lets it get more speed as it hops across the grasslands. Wallabies, in contrast, have more compact legs. Wallabies usually have brighter coats. Some have reddish markings around their shoulders. Kangaroos tend to be more dull in color. Still not sure? You can really tell the difference by looking at their teeth. The wallaby lives mostly on leaves from the forest, so it has flatter teeth for crushing and grinding leaves. Kangaroos tend to live in more open areas without trees and eat more grass, so they have ridged teeth that are good for cutting grass to eat.
Our wig is going to help us to work on our lost and found items. So our lost and found wig for the month of February is, we will have less than 10 lost and found items on the stage 14 out of 17 days during February. A wig is written so that we know where we're starting and where we're going, what our end in mind is. And our end in mind is to fill up our monthly February scoreboard with stars that show we have less than 10 items on the stage for lost and found each day. In the mornings, Mrs. Shaw will count the items on the stage. And if there are less than 10 coats, scarves, backpacks, hoodies, shirts, if there are less than 10, she's going to add a star on our scoreboard. There are currently 17 days that we will be tracking this data. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's week 1. Week 2 has 6, 7, 8, 9. We have a Friday off. Week 3 we have 2 days off, so this will be day 10, 11, 12, and week 4. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So out of the 17 days we are here in the month of February, we need at least 14 of those days to have stars on our scoreboard, meaning there are less than 10 items on the stage. So our lead measure that we're going to work on with all of our students is, I will check for my personal belongings every time I line up. Our P's covered just a little bit, I apologize. Most of our things are lost where? On the playground outside, or sometimes in our classroom, but mostly outside. So if we're checking for our personal belongings, things that belong to us, our hats, our coats, our hoodies, our shirts, our masks, our backpacks, our lunch boxes. If we're checking for those things every time we line up to go somewhere, then we will be more successful in not losing them in the first place. Does that make sense? So when we start lining up from recess, and this also could work in your classroom too, you guys will be helping us by being lost and found detectives. You will be looking to see what items are left. Because what happens if we have more than 10 items on the stage in the morning? Right, we don't meet the goal for that day, so our scoreboard doesn't get a star.
At Eugene Field, we believe that everyone can be a leader, that everyone has genius, and we know that all change starts with me. We want you to have a great day at Eugene Field, where we are inspiring and empowering learners to be lifelong leaders. And don't forget, we're all in this together at Eugene Field.